When you're lost, a piece of love, a piece of you.
Hey guys, Lego Minecraft 369 here with my entry for the first MOC contest I'm going to be taking place in. Basically, if you don't know what a MOC contest is, it's basically some guy on some place, for example YouTube, holds a contest to see who can make the best MOC for whatever their requirements are. And if I didn't already mention this, I am making the contest I'm submitting this for is, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, Shade2800. If I call him Shade280 by accident, I apologize. I've been doing that a lot. But anyway, so he recently reached 100 subscribers, and he also, in the same video, announced a MOC contest. I'm not sure if it was for the 100 subs occasion, but basically I'm just going to be submitting 2 of my 3 entries. So let's get to it. So first up we have the slug armor. I'm going to get into equipment and details before I get into things like biography, which on Shade's video he said biography was not required, but I found it as an interesting thing to do. So first I'm going to go over his physical characteristics. So first, as you can see, he has this really menacing face. He's also primarily red, gold, and gray. He's about the size of a Toa, so like average 7 foot. That's how tall a Toa is supposed to be in real life. But yeah, let's move on to the equipment. So first up we have the Proto Pincer. It's basically like a staff type of weapon that is kind of like sticks out from his hand, and it's basically got 2 primary functions. It can they have very sharp edges. The pincers are very sharp, and they also are used for chopping. Don't want to be a head in there, do ya? I guess they can also be used for climbing and digging and grabbing stuff, but that's not what it's designed for. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Yeah. Then next up is a really simple item actually. It's just a shield. But it's a pretty good shield. It's butter colored. I probably shouldn't be talking about it. I probably shouldn't be making Minecraft references in a Lego video, but it's colored, or it's painted, I don't know, it's colored gold. I don't know how they do it, but it doesn't chafe, or whatever the term is. And it's basically about as durable as proto steel. Maybe it's made of it, but it can deflect almost any blow and like protect him from like falling rocks and stuff. Yeah, so that's all of his equipment. Let's move on to the biography. And here is, well, the backstory of the slug armor. Now, first of all, you may be thinking, armor, if you're calling something armor, it's probably like a suit. That's because it is a suit. The living thing of this is actually the brain slug from Hero Factory. Basically, what happened was there was a brain slug, wild brain slug, wandering about, and well, this Intellian found him, and decided to keep him as a pet, and it didn't really seem to like or hate him, so he didn't really mind keeping it. Then, because he was bored one day, he decided to make a suit of armor for his pet. Bad idea, as you can notice by this next picture. Apparently, brain slugs are, they don't know anything about sympathy or love and friendship and all that stuff. They just like power. And, well, that's what happens when you make your pet stronger than you and you don't really know if your pet loves you. Basically, this thing went on a rampage through, Spherus Magna or Barrow Magna. This was a long, long time ago, in the storyline, and he was basically terrorizing and killing all the Agori. The Gotorian were, like, unable to do anything to stop him. Then came this, well, then he was, well, what's the word I'm looking for? He was countered, I don't know, by this powerful beast. And by powerful by powerful beast, I mean a really tall guy. Basically, he was screwed. The slug died and the armor was torn to pieces. Yeah. That's pretty much from beginning to the end of the slug armor. And what a gruesome end it was. So that's basically it for the slug armor. I guess I could put this under the Why can't I talk today? I guess I could put this MOC under the category of robot or machine, because if I didn't mention this, one of Shade's requirements for the MOC contest is none of your none of your 3 entries can be from the same category, and basically the example he used was you can't have 2 Makuta, or 2 Toa and a Makuta, or 3 Skapti. But if I had like a Matoran, a Toa, and a Rahi, that would be fine. But so let's move on to the Borak Exos. These are again, it's like 6 of them. Or it's kind of, so this is one of the 6 Exo Borak, specifically, or no, sorry, Borak Exo. Specifically the Tanok Exo, or Tanok, I don't know how to pronounce that. This was, oh yeah, I'm doing equipment before backstory, but, yeah. Let's get on with the let's get on with the contest. So first we have the Borak Exo's claws. They're similar to the Borak shields, but they're used more for attack than elemental power. They are in terms of their arms, they're not very long. Kind of like a Tyrannosaurus. Their arms are really short. Next is the little opening for the Krana to rest in. The Krana will, or the Krana sits on this little perch covered by the little lens shields that the Borak have. It doesn't launch off of them though. Then there's this little pipe in the back that kind of sends, like it kind of like channels their energy in the suit to the Krada. And then there's that's pretty much it for the equipment. Backstory time. The Borak Exo were basically the original Borak Cow. Basically, the creation of the Borak Cow was, and this is actually official. Hang on, let me bring it up here. Now I remember now. Basically, the Borak, or no, the the Borak Queens, they created, or they mutated 6 Borak around the time of their creation to act as a failsafe if the regular Borak and the Borak Daha should ever not listen to them. And they proved as a pretty tough failsafe. Proved to be a pretty, why can't I not talk to but yeah, the Borak Exo were the original Borak Cow, because instead of mutating the 6 Borak, the Balrog decided to, or before they mutated, they decided to try and build different suits of armor. I haven't really got a clue how they did that, considering what they were, but they decided to go for a larger build with more visibility and like deadlier claws, but it didn't turn out as good as they had hoped. First of all, I already mentioned the short arms, but the elemental powers were nowhere near as strong. The Borak Exo's next weakness was that I also mentioned this, the Krana will not get launched out and try and like corrupt other people, or whatever the term is. The fact that the claws were used more for attack than elemental powers was kind of backfired, and the suit had a lot of exposed spots. First of all, you could easily knock the Krana off, and there were a bunch of chinks in the armor, like here, and not here, but here. And the other problem, or one other thing, is the Tana, when they tried building suits of armor, or the suits for the Borak Exo, they built the Tannock last, and they didn't have enough materials for his right foot, and that's why it's more of a robotic part than biomechanical, which is why it's silver. But that's my excuse for not having, that's my cover up for not having enough pieces to make 2 legs. But yeah, that's basically the Borak Exo. They are about as tall as a Toamata, or an or maybe a little taller than an Aphmatoran, I guess. Oh, I forgot to mention, basically the Barog saw that these suits of armor were faulty, and since they didn't have enough leftover materials, which I kind of mentioned when I talked about the mechanical for the silver right leg, they just decided to mutate 6 random Borok. And that's the Borok Exos. That I guess you can classify this under like Rahi or creatures because of the prana and stuff. Because it's not really about the suits of armor. It's about because like the Borok were not really the suits. They were the suits and the prana. So this isn't under the same class as the slug armor. I hope. I don't think it is. I thought about this before I actually did it, but I'm pretty sure. But anyway, guys, these were my first 2 submissions for the contest. Shade, hopefully you're watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. If I upload a 3rd entry, it'll be sometime this month because the contest ends with September. So yeah, Shade, thank you for the shout out in your 100 subscriber episode. And hope you get some good results for the contest. I don't think mine were really prize worthy, but I just felt like entering. But yeah, guys, this is Megaman 369, and see ya.